Everybody, welcome to Watch It or Don't. Tom, Dan, Matt's not here. He's in Atlanta, but we are going it alone this week to watch Minions, the latest Despicable Me movie. I guess it's kind of a franchise. This is a prequel to it, though.
Yep.
This is Minions. This takes place about, I'd say, 50 years before the Despicable Me movie. It takes place in the 60s.
Probably right around 50 years before.
Yeah, so this is the Minions, the little yellow guys from
the reason you
Me.
like the movie.
Yeah, they're hilarious. They're slapstick. They don't speak any English. So, they're great in small doses. This is their full feature-length movie. Can they carry a full movie? Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not good.
They, like you said, they're good in small doses. They're really funny. They're
funny in those small doses, though. When they're stretched like this, I never had like a full-on, like, that was hilarious.
They're not enough to carry a movie because you don't care about them. I mean, they're these little goofballs, but there's no reason to make a full movie.
Right. The human cast in this, there's Sandra Bullock plays Scarlet Overkill, which is like the new villain. They like to tend to follow these villains, and she's the main villain. And her husband is played by John Hamm.
Yep.
Michael Keaton's in this, but overall, the humans are very forgettable.
They did not use the voice cast in the way they should have. Michael Keaton is comedy genius, and he doesn't do anything. Allison Janney's always great. She doesn't do anything. Sandra Bullock is the one that talks the most, and no one cares.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock didn't seem to fit in this.
No.
I don't know if it was her or the character. It was just kind of like, whatever. Yeah. Because I think in Despicable Me, Gru is the heart of the movie.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, the little girls, they're the emotional connection.
Right, and I think the Minions just add to that. They're like there's addition, but this, when they're the main point and there's nothing else to carry it, it just emotionally just felt off. Yeah, and that's fine if it was super funny, but it wasn't super funny either. So it was just like this weird middle ground, and I wasn't sure what to think of it for a lot of the movie.
Yeah, the whole movie, honestly, you could take out all the human characters and cut it up into little chunks and then put it as like a series on Netflix or something. It would have been way more successful.
Or like little shorts for other Universal movies. That would be hilarious. The one thing I did like about it, it's set in the 60s. There's some great music and great settings, but I feel like that's just kind of like a little cheap, like little, well, you're not laughing, let's throw in some 60s song. That'll get you going for the adults. I feel like this is made for kids.
Well, obviously.
And kids are going to love it. This is a great movie for kids. It's going to make a lot of money at the box office this week. Yeah. I just feel like kids are going to like this no matter what. They could have stepped up their game a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, especially like in comparison to, I hate to draw, but like to Inside Out, which is just How to
Train Your Dragon.
Miles beyond anything.
Even like Kung Fu Panda has a lot more jokes for the adults.
Right.
Or just, music gets more invested.
I will say, I do have a very, very basic kind of familiarity with French and Italian, and that does make it a bit funnier because
the Minions speak a lot.
Yeah, it's just a combination.
I always thought it was gibberish, but it's not.
Combination of French, Italian, some Spanish.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, that was kind of funny if you can kind of pick up on some of that stuff. One thing I was not expecting with this movie was to be offended, but I felt like there were parts in there a bit. Okay. Just because
I thought it was close to the line, but never actually stepped over.
See, what offended me was that there were just some stereotypes, and I don't know if that's as a result of ignorant people or bad writing. But I mean, there's a stereotype with a hairdresser. There's a stereotype with Scarlet herself, where she's built up to be this big, impressive supervillain, and then she just turns into a bad stereotype. And there's a bit with a corset and having a thin waist, and it's just, I mean, that's not the type of stuff we need in this movie. It's again, and I don't know if that's just bad writing or what it is, but that kind of bugged me.
It didn't bug me, but I can see where you're coming from. So what are you rating this one?
I am begrudgingly giving it a good.
Okay.
And the only reason it's going to be a good instead of an okay is because the Minions themselves are fun. They're fun to watch. I laughed. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate sitting there watching it, so
you can put that on the poster.
Yeah.
Didn't hate it.
I'll probably never watch it again, and I won't feel the least bit bad about it.
Right. I'm with you there. I'm giving it a 6.2. Okay. It's not bad. It's not great. I'm not a huge fan of the Despicable Me movies, but I like them enough. Yeah. I think I get those in the 7s. This is 6.2. you know, if you like the Despicable Me movies, you should probably see it. You'll enjoy it a little bit at least. You'll probably enjoy the little Easter egg at the end.
Yeah.
If you don't like those kind of movies, if you think the Minions are just annoying, don't go to this movie at all because that's all it is.
Clearly from the title.
Yeah.
It's definitely geared towards the kids.
Bring the kids. You don't need to go with your adult friends.
Yeah.
We'll say that. Anyway, we're Watch It or Don't. Be sure to subscribe for more videos coming your way.